Quick thing to look at chapter 32, which is the conjugation of the verb eo on page 316. Okay, so right here I have a page from a random website that shows the different forms of the verb eo, but just the first thing that I want you to pay attention to at the top of page 360, and I mentioned it when we talked about the vocabulary, is the principal parts of eo. So eo, iwe, ii, or ev, itum, and that's the verb that means to go. So a very short verb in Latin, just like it is a very short verb in English. And with that we get the different forms. So first, just really quick, going over the present, the imperfect, and the future for this. So we can go to this part right here, pretty convenient website right here. But if you look at the the conjugation eo, is, it, imus, itis, eunt, these look like a bunch of endings, but it's actually the present tense of eo. So eo, I go, or imus, we go, or it means he, she, or it goes. So be careful about this. Look at these as actual forms, okay? Then the imperfect is really regular. Ibam, ibas, ibat, ibamus, ibatis, ibant. So it seems like we have a stem I, and then bambas, bat, bamus, batis, bant. That's what I used to. If you look at the future tense, ibo, ibis, ibit, ibimus, ibitis, ibunt, bo, bis, bit, bimus, bitis, bunt after the I. Interesting, but some kind of logic. Now what I want to show you is that for the perfect, perfect, and future perfect, we have on this website they use the principal part ii, okay, for the stem. So then the stem is always an I, and the ending e, ist, it, imus, ist, erunt, okay. So the thing is, since we have two principal parts possible for the third, two possibilities for the third principal part, ii or ev, then all these forms could have a v after the I and be still correct. And so I think I told you that during the explanation of the vocabulary, that is a possibility. So then the pluperfect, iveram or ieram right here, you could add a v between the I and the e, okay, and get your other forms, iveras, iverat, iveramus, iveratis, and iverant. And then the future perfect, iero, ieris, ierit, or ivero, iveris, iverit. That'd be a possibility. So not much else to say about this. You don't need to know the passive for this. You don't need to know the conjugation of adeo in the passive. So just stick to the 6 tenses that we know for that, and that's the only thing that you will have on the final regarding the verb eo, its meaning, and the conjugation of the present, imperfect, perfect, pluperfect, future, and future perfect. And that's it.